Oh my God. I just finished my fucking homework. This is bullshit. Jesus. Dun-dun-dun. Dun-dun-dun-dun. Okay. Um, Let me fucking. Holy shit. Oh, dude, that took me 40. I was doing that before I started stream too. That shit just kicked me in the butt. Damn. I actually just got fucking railed by that math homework. She got me fucked up. Holy shit. Dude. Oh my god. Uh-uh. Uh-uh. Ooh. Hey, hey, hey. That just got me tired. Hold up. Oh my god. The shop is ass. Dude, what the fuck? Hell. Don't bomb Valorant until it gets shop and it's just ass. Hold up. Okay. Um.
This happened back when I was 17, my last Halloween at home before going away to college. It was Halloween in our peaceful town where nothing bad ever happens. Our house is in the wealthier side of town, and while our house would be described as gorgeous by anyone not from the area, the real head turner is our next door neighbor's house. It sits on that line of being called just a huge house or a mansion. They always go crazy with their decorations for any holiday, specifically Halloween and Christmas. This one year was no exception. By October 1st, they already had all their crazy decorations out. Some houses go the cute and innocently spooky route, like with smiling ghosts and blow-up decorations. But our neighbors go the actual scary route, with the fake graves, fake bloody body bags, actually scary looking fake corpses, etc. It actually draws a lot of attention. People know to drive by and take videos, so it's never uncommon to see cars just sitting in front of their house in the middle of the street from time to time. I'll rename my neighbors' names to Mike and Donna just to not blow up their spots even more. Fast forward to Halloween Day. It was luckily a Friday this year, so that meant parties and all that could be held on.
Alright, prediction. One of the bodies in the little fucking decorations is gonna be a real body.
Actual
someone who went missing.
Halloween. My dog Bear sleeps downstairs in the corner of our dining room, and he woke me up really early morning, like 4 a.m. when it was still pitch black outside. He was barking at something outside. I yelled across the house to shut up, Bear, and my mom came out into the hall and did the same. Bear stopped barking after this, but I had no idea what he was barking at. I fell back asleep quickly after that, then woke up to my alarm like 2 hours later. So I started getting ready for school as my dad was leaving for work, and as he stepped out onto the front deck, he came back in and got mad at me and said, "Damn it, Zach, clean up the dog shit." He thought I let our dog crap in the front of the house for some reason. I told him I definitely didn't though. He was in a hurry, so he left without more arguing. Next up, it was my turn to leave for school, and as I left the house, I got a whiff of something kind of unpleasant. I now knew what my dad was talking about. I didn't see any dog crap anywhere though. Later when I got home around 2, I still smelt that smell. I had no idea what it was, but it was really starting to stink. My parents were both at work, and my parents wanted me to hand out candy when trick-or-treaters started coming. It wasn't until around 4 to 5 that they started coming. When I opened the door to the first few trick-or-treaters, I'd get a whiff of that increasingly horrible stink, and the kids and their parents clearly smelt it too because they were all commenting on it. One parent told me it was even worse next door. I started to know whenever to expect the doorbell to ring because I'd hear groups of people pointing out how horrible it smelt. At one point, I saw Mike and Donna in front of their house, looking around. So I went outside and went over to ask them if they smelt that too, but that was hardly a question because it got worse on their property. It clearly was coming from the front of their property, but there wasn't any dog crap or anything. The smell was coming from one of the body bag decorations, only it apparently wasn't a decoration. The couple had a number of fake body bags leaned on things like the mailbox and their front tree, but there was one just laying flat on the ground, and Mike said to Donna that he didn't put that one there when she asked. The smell was unbearable from this bag. Mike ran to grab a knife and cut the bag open, and what we saw made me sick. He of course cut the top of the bag open, revealing the rotting face of an actual human corpse inside the bag. We all put our hands over our mouths in disgust, wanting to throw up. And of course, there was an audience of kids and parents to see what was going on. It became a huge scene.
Really called this bullshit. What are those ones that like Corey Kenshin would watch?
My name is Brandon White, and I used to get food from the McDonald's restaurant close to my house every day. A couple of months ago, I walked in to get something and was attended by a new female employee named Mary. She was middle-aged, had short brown hair, and was slightly overweight. While I waited for my order, she tried to get to know me, making small talk. I didn't mind at the time. She seemed nice, and there was nothing odd about our conversation. After giving me my sandwich, I left, not knowing that visiting McDonald's that day would lead to my biggest mistake ever. The next few days after meeting her weren't that different from the first. But as more days went by, I began to notice something strange about Mary. For starters, Mary was always the one taking my orders. This was unusual for McDonald's. To make things worse, the conversations she tried to have with me only became weirder and left me uncomfortable in most situations. She would say strange things like how I looked so sexy and tasty, and sometimes ask me questions that no employee should have been interested in. Everything about Mary's behavior was odd. She looked almost 10 years older than me and didn't strike me as that sort of person in any way. Eventually, I began visiting another McDonald's far away from my house, deciding against reporting Mary and getting her fired. A couple of weeks went by, and one day, I walked into the new McDonald's and saw Mary working at the counter. I was shocked and expected her to tell me if she was filling in for someone, but instead, Mary acted as if she'd never left the old McDonald's and didn't address the situation at all. She resumed her usual attempts at small talk and disturbing remarks, but I simply ignored everything she said, got my order, and left. I decided not to go to McDonald's for a while, and only had it when a few friends placed orders at their apartments. I didn't know if Mary still worked there, but I wasn't eager to find out. One afternoon, while walking home, I didn't know if Mary still worked, and only had it when a few friends placed orders at their apartments.
First thing's off. Starts on the right side of the car. He's driving in the middle of the fucking road.
Still worked there, but I wasn't eager.
Then he ends up on the left side.
To find out.
I'm already unimmersed from the story, from all these little fucking stupid little fucking things.
One afternoon, while walking home after getting groceries, someone suddenly bumped into me out of nowhere, and most of my groceries fell.
It's Mary's ogre ass.
And the woman who had bumped into me began apologizing as she joined me to pick up the groceries. When I looked up to thank her, I was shocked to see Mary standing in front of me. I remained in silence as my mind raced. Was this woman stalking me, or was this just a coincidence? After standing there in silence, Mary finally said, "Well, young man, I'm in a hurry, so sorry about that," and left, acting like she didn't know who I was. I brushed it off again as a coincidence and walked home. As I got home, I realized my house keys weren't on me, but I was in a hurry and figured I had probably left without them. So I quickly got my spare key from under the mat,
she stole them, bro.
Dropped my groceries inside, and left to meet up with my colleagues. My coworkers and I spent a couple of hours getting drunk and playing games on our day off. I left and headed home, but as I opened my door, something about it felt different. That feeling you get when someone else has been in your home was everywhere, but I was wasted, and all I wanted to do was take a shower. So I quickly looked around and headed to the bathroom. Later that night, I was alone in my living room watching HBO when my phone rang. I was curious about who could be watching HBO when my phone rang. I was curious about who could be calling me so late at night, so I answered with a simple, "Hello?" There wasn't a voice on the other end, but I could hear someone breathing heavily for about a minute before finally hearing a whispery voice say, "Come upstairs." I ended the call immediately, assuming it was some kids playing a prank, but something about it felt off, and despite my efforts, I couldn't stop thinking about it, and how I felt someone was in my home earlier that day. About 3 minutes later, my phone rang again, and it was the same number. I simply ignored it and tried to focus on something else. That's when I heard a noise coming from upstairs. I quickly switched off the TV and decided to listen more closely to make sure I wasn't hearing things. Sure enough, I heard a loud noise from upstairs, followed by another, and soon enough, I could tell they were footsteps, and someone was actually in my home. I quickly grabbed my phone and called the police before heading to the kitchen and grabbing a knife. The house was silent for the next few minutes, so I began to walk up the stairs slowly to make sure there was actually an intruder. As I checked each room one after the other, I began to calm down and question if I heard anything at all. Eventually, there was only one room left to check, and as I opened the door to the guest room, I was filled with a feeling of relief as all I could see was an empty room. And the sense of relief I had just gotten was quickly overcome with fear. As out of the corner of my eye, I could see a figure standing behind the door. Before I could say anything, the person jumped on me, knocking the knife out of my hand and settling on top of me, pinning both my arms under her. In that moment, all I could feel was terror as Mary looked me dead in the eyes before proceeding to grab the knife I had dropped. Mary slowly brought her head closer to me and began to sniff me, like she was taking in deep breaths. My skin began to crawl, and I began to struggle to get free. But there was no use, as Mary was a lot heavier than I was. She eventually stopped sniffing me and proceeded to say, "Oh, I missed you so much, baby. But you've been avoiding me lately. You looked so tasty today. I had to see you. And well, now I have to take a little bite." She smiled and continued, "Now, it'll hurt a little, but I'm sure you don't mind, darling." Mary quickly brought down the knife on my hand, taking my pinky finger clean off. The pain shot through my body, and I couldn't help but let out a piercing scream. Blood began to spill everywhere, and Mary couldn't hold back her laugh as she threw my finger in her mouth and chewed it down until nothing remained. At that point, I had begun to close my eyes as I slowly lost consciousness from the pain. That's when Mary said, "No, baby, don't do that. I was just about to have one of your tastier parts." She then proceeded to hold my eyelids open as she lowered the knife slowly towards my eye. Before I could begin to plead with her, police sirens filled the air, and I was immediately filled with relief. Mary quickly got off me and pointed the knife at me, saying, "No. How did they find out, baby? You didn't call them, did you?" One look at the woman in front of me, and I could tell she was absolutely crazy. She began pacing the room and was visibly worried, so I decided it was better to play into her game than act out, as I already knew how far she was willing to go. "I'm so sorry. I didn't know it was you waiting for me, so I called them. Just let me go down there and send them away, and I'll be right back." Mary looked at me with what seemed to be relief, and I could tell she truly believed what I had just said. She replied, "All right, honey, be quick now," and lowered the knife, letting me leave. I bolted downstairs with one thing in mind: get as far away from Mary as I could. As I stepped out of the house, I was met by a group of officers. They asked if anyone else was in the house before storming in and exiting with Mary in the next few minutes. Mary was taken away in tears as she screamed at me for betraying her and not keeping my word, confirming to the police that she was completely crazy. In the last few days, I've been informed by the authorities that Mary is wanted in several states for multiple counts of rape, assault, and suspicion of cannibalism. I was lucky enough to be the only one of her victims to survive her ordeal. That encounter still keeps me up at night, and I haven't been able to stop thinking about the first time I met Mary in McDonald's. I hope my story has helped you all realize that we really know nothing about the people who serve us and our families at McDonald's. In my case, I met a crazy serial killer who posed as a happy-go-lucky woman, but in your case, it just might be the devil who hands you your Happy Meal with a smile on their face. Hello, everyone. We are thrilled that you have been enjoying our videos. It's your It's usually one of the best Christmas is usually one of the best holidays of the year. The kids are always happy. There's food, parties, and presents. It's really that time of year when we can leave all our problems behind and concentrate on being happy, even if it's just for a day or two. The story I'm about to tell you was just before Christmas, in those days when we were getting ready for the holidays, and it was all happy times. What neither I nor my children expected was that those moments of happiness would be interrupted because we had an appointment with the unknown. Something we didn't understand at the time, and still don't today, was stalking us. And you know what? It still is. If you don't know what you're up against, how can you defeat it? It all started on a snowy day. During those days, we decided to take a mini vacation and went to my parents' country house. My wife was hesitant to go since we had a lot of work to do when we got back. But the kids were on vacation from school and insisted all year to go, so we indulged them. It was only a few days before Christmas. We had already put up the Christmas tree and decorated our house in town. But the cabin still lacked some Christmas spirit. We brought some decorations to beautify the cabin a bit, but to my surprise, my parents had left us something. A human-sized Santa Claus. It looked like an animatronic, but it was very strange. It was too thin. Normally, Santa Clauses are similar to the real Santa, fat with a huge smile. Yeah. But there was something weird about this one. His look was touching.
What the fuck?
He looked like some Santa Claus out of some child's nightmares. I was about to put it away, but my kids saw it at the same time I did, and for some reason, they liked it. Kids really do have the weirdest tastes. Other than that, the day continued as normal. We spent the evening watching movies and eating something as a family. The kids seemed very entertained, and my wife and I were very happy about it. Nothing prepared us for what would happen the next day. After spending the night sleeping comfortably, a scream woke my wife and me at the same time. It was the scream of one of our children.
No.
As soon as we woke up, we both looked out the window where the scream was coming from. My two children were outside, running through the snow, running away from someone.
Bro, what? Oh.
When I looked back a little further, I clearly saw their attacker. No, it couldn't be true. It was the Santa Claus animatronics I had put up yesterday. This didn't make any sense. As I watched him run in the direction of my children, I could see him walk very naturally. This was not an animatronic or anything like that. It moved like a human,
What's this peaceful
but it was so
music?
thin. Who could fit into that costume? I told my wife to call the police as soon as possible while I went to get our children and protect them from their attacker. At that point, I didn't care about bundling up or getting a gun. I had to go as soon as possible. As soon as I got out, I did not go in the direction of my children, but towards my attacker.
Holy flashbang. Oh.
What?
Yo, Valorant, let's go.
No. No.
Chiquila Valo. Chiquila Valo.
No. There's no need for that. There's no need.
Hold on. Listen. Hold on. Listen.
Hold on. Let me get my man.
Let me get flex on my ex. Flex on my ex. Do you like linear or tactile switches?
Linear.
Weirdo.
Isn't tactile like clicky and shit?
No. It doesn't have to be.
Oh. Well, then I don't fucking know.
Tactile's like...
I think I am fucking virgin pussy.
I'll see.
Alright, explain.
Watch, this guy's gonna turn on his fucking... You hurt my feelings.
Alright, it sounded like you knew what you were talking about, though, so...
You hurt my feelings.
Alright, bro. It's my bad. Lucy, though.
What?
What?
Yo, what?
So, what's the diff?
Yo, so basically, you know?
I got tired of waiting, wondering if you were ever coming around.
Tactile has a little like bump before you click it down, and then linear is just straight.
How would I know
straight
what
click.
I have? Can you like feel that?
Click. You'll be able to feel it. Yeah. Like, is there like a little bump? It might be hella minuscule, but there might be a bump. Like browns are tactile, but like the bump is like really small.
Bump where? At what point in the press?
Sort of like the middle-ish. I think like a little bit before the middle. Well, I mean, if you have linears, like you would know, like there's like no bump. Like this shit just clicks.
I'm really not feeling a bump.
Wait, what keyboard do you have again?
I got a...
The Unzi?
Unzi 75 or something like that?
Unzi YZ75?
I think so.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh, there's like a lot of different switches. Hold up.
I don't know.
G Pro brown, G Pro yellow, G Pro red. Alright, well these are all tactile, so.
Nah, bro, I got no bump though. I got no bump.
Right.
Wait, this pink keyboard is nice. Should have got the pink one.
Oh wait. Wait.
I feel like I got yellow. Loki, I got yellow switches.
I think they're tactile. The yellows are tactile. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Yeah, because there's yellow, brown. Black and red are linear, and then brown and yellow are tactile.
That like the cherry red.
Nah, cherries are different from Gatoron.
The Gator Boys.
Gator on.
The fucking Gator Boys.
Yo, I'm never buying a new keyboard. I'm just customizing.
That's hell expensive though.
No, it's actually just less expensive.
If you're gonna have like a nice ass keyboard.
I think I've spent like, bro, it's like literally buying a pre-built over like just making it yourself.
Well, yeah, but I don't really see myself buying like a super nice keyboard anyways.
Yeah, but like now, like, plus like if you add like the foam, and I think if you add like tape, it makes it like super.
Are you doing arts and crafts? Like,
Bro,
what?
it literally,
Like, what are we doing? It's a keyboard, buddy.
bro, you don't see the vision.
Not a paper snowflake.
It changes the sound. It makes it sound better.
Dude, I got headphones on. I can't even hear it. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, like, watch this video. Watch this video. I'm about to send you, bro. Like, listen to that, bro. Listen to that difference, bro. You watch that? You watch that?
Alright, I'll pull it up, bro.
Well, I'm gonna go turn my light on.
Bro, I don't know. It's just like, what's the point of that? Hello?
Did you watch that? You watch that?
Yeah.
You see that?
I see it. I mean, I don't think I'm gonna do it.
Bro, it takes like 2 seconds.
Yeah, but I feel like I just really don't care.
Oh.
Like, well, yeah, first of all, I can't even hear my keyboard when I'm playing.
Yo, but like when you're doing your homework,
I usually have my headphones on listening to music anyways.
you listen to music while you do homework?
Yeah, if it's not too hard.
Oh.
Like I don't really have to like read stuff for my homework. Like I'm doing like math problems, so it's not that like inconvenient.
Alright, fuck you. Type shit, fuck you, type shit.
My bad for just like killing that tape dream.
Like I'm doing it. I don't even care.
Yeah, like that's what's important is that like
Like-
you want to do it, bro.
Exactly.
Like type shit, bro.
Here, let's see. Andrew in-app. Andrew CD offline for 4 days. Chuckles offline for 1 year. Anissimo, offline for 1 year.
What is it?
Offline for 1 year. Garu, offline for 1 year.
What is that? Overwatch?
Reno, offline for 6 months. Bucket, that's Bucket right there, offline for 6 months. Smoky, offline for 10 months. Weird Taco, offline for 9 months. It's just sad. Sad to look at. Alright, I'll take the Lamzu for 50, bro.
That ass?
On everything. On everything, bro.
You not like your OP one?
Nah, but like, I just want that shit. I've got money to spare. I've got $50 to spare.
Nice, bro.
Bro, are you gonna boot up the game or what? I'm just here stroking my shit.
Is there something wrong with that? Just a little stroke.
I'm just here stroking my shit. Just like waiting for you. Just like thinking about you type shit. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you don't know how it tingles my entire body when I see Andrew started playing Overwatch. Sends shivers down my spine. Quadruple kill, quintuple kill, sextuple kill. Genji! Yes, yes, yes! Boom, 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 boom.
Boom, 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 boom.
Boom, 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 boom.
Hey,
Baka!
funny seeing you here.
Baka!
Bukake.
Baka, 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 baka!
Welcome to Paris.
Baka,
Alright, bro.
baka.
Tools in hand, brain in gear.
Tools in hand, brain in gear.
I'm overloaded. I planned that perfectly.
Bitch. Yeah, who's third partying, bro?
Taken the lead.
Bro, fucking Seed Doom 7, bro. Get the fuck out of my face, bro.
Lead lost.
Wow, you fucking suck.
Bro, why didn't the Lucio help me, bro?
Wait, Loki, your ass.
No, wait, hold on. Oh! Help! Help!
It's my bad, bro.
Oh my god. I got you, bae. Oh shit, Road Dogg on me.
But I'm coming.
His name was EDP44. Oh, that's my bad.
No, I sacrificed myself.
Oh, that's good shit. I fuck with that.
I wanted to get your stats up. But
No,
I got you.
That's my goat right there. Yo, Harper, bro. Chill, bro. Like, I'll just play Reaper. Aw.
Welcome to Runasapi.
Runasapi. I don't think we've ever won on this map. We dedicate this requiem to you. You know who says that?
Gollum.
My goat Carolo.
Oh shit, that's my bad.
Yeah, don't ever disrespect him again, bro.
Didn't mean to call him Gollum.
Or else he'll actually just fucking annihilate you.
Someone needs to fill this saddle.
That'd actually be like kind of hot though, no?
I mean, like, for you maybe. For me, that's just every day in my life, you know.
What? What? What?
Yeah, you heard me.
What?
That's just every other day of my life, bro.
All right.
Objective
You
unlocks
know,
in 30 seconds.
whatever you like, bro.
Good to see you.
I just be fucking people. Type shit. Is Brown Sojourn? You know she's the ass, right? Doom Feast. Doom Feast. How did that hit me? His range is crazy.
Oh my god, if I got a heal, I would suck a nut. Do we not have res?
Apparently not.
She just didn't want to res.
She just
What
didn't
is she
want to.
doing?
She didn't want to res your dumbass. She didn't fuck with you, bro.
Or our monkey though. Like I would have been fine if she res monkey.
She don't fuck with you.
But she didn't res either of us.
We have the lead.
I have Ash now? Yeah. Still on the Junkrat though. Jesus, your ass.
Let's move this barricade.
Oh, he's won.
How the fuck did the Junkrat just get res?
To
Where's he
all
going?
this. Shit.
We should back up. We should back up. Just try to win this mid fight.
Good thing their Ash cannot hit a single fucking shot. Junkrat's half. You crazy bitch.
Can't let them catch up to us.
My Mercy's so low.
Nice. Oh fuck. Yeah, come down, bro. Oh my god, how did I just get slept?
Pushing the barricade. Let's keep it up.
Ow.
I'm dead as well.